Hello and welcome to Calmvestor podcast. I am Ethan. Join me on this journey to build solid financial thinking and take control of your financial future. Money. It is a topic that can bring so much joy, but also, unfortunately, a lot of stress, especially within families. Have you ever found yourself in a heated discussion about spending or saving with your loved ones? You are not alone. Financial disagreements are consistently ranked as one of the top causes of relationship strain. Imagine a young couple, excited about their future, but constantly clashing because one is a saver and the other a spender. This tension can build and create deep rifts. Indeed, studies have shown that financial problems are a significant factor in many separations. It is a heavy thought, but understanding this helps us see the importance of finding better ways to communicate about money. What if I told you there is a constructive approach, a proven method to navigate these tricky waters? A way to turn those arguments into productive conversations. Today, we are diving deep into a technique called ICPS, or I Can Problem Solve. By the end of our session, you will have a powerful tool to not only address budget conflicts, but also to strengthen your family's financial well-being and your relationships. Are you ready to transform your family's financial conversations? So what exactly is this ICPS method? Developed by Dr. Myrna Shure, I Can Problem Solve is fundamentally a communication and problem-solving skill. While initially designed for children, its principles are incredibly effective for adults and relationships. The core of ICPS lies in shifting the focus from blaming each other to finding solutions together. It emphasizes active listening, understanding the other person's feelings and thoughts, collaboratively brainstorming multiple solutions, and then evaluating the consequences of each. Think about typical conflict resolution. Often it becomes a win-lose situation, or one person gives in or the issue is avoided altogether. ICPS is different. It aims for a win-win outcome where everyone feels heard and valued. Applying ICPS to family budget conflicts can be transformative. It fosters empathy, reduces stress, and helps create financial decisions that everyone genuinely agrees with. As Dr. Shure highlighted, open communication, which ICPS reinforces, strengthens relationships. Instead of saying, "You always overspend," ICPS guides us to say something like, "I feel worried when our spending exceeds our budget. What are your thoughts on this and how can we address it together? See the difference." Now let us talk about why budget conflicts are so common. They often stem from differing perspectives on money, a lack of open communication, and external financial pressures. These are the challenges many families face. Common culprits include different spending and saving habits. One person might be extremely frugal, while the other enjoys more spontaneous purchases. Or perhaps there are unaligned financial goals. One dreams of a new home, the other of world travel. A lack of transparency about individual income and expenses can also breed mistrust. Then there is the burden of debt, like credit cards or loans, which adds another layer of stress. It is like trying to navigate a maze with no clear map. We cannot ignore the pressure of comparing ourselves to others or having unrealistic expectations fueled by social media. The consequences of these ongoing conflicts are serious. Chronic stress, emotional distance, a negative impact on children, and a failure to achieve shared financial goals. To truly resolve these conflicts, we need to dig deeper than just the surface arguments. What are the root causes? Often they are tied to our psychology, emotions, and core beliefs about money, many of which were formed in our past. Each of us has a money script, an unconscious set of beliefs about money. These scripts are shaped by how our parents handled finances, our childhood financial experiences, and significant life events. How you think about money profoundly influences your financial reality. For instance, someone who grew up in a family that struggled financially might become overly cautious with money, or conversely, might overspend to compensate for past deprivations. Understanding these underlying scripts is crucial. Another root cause is a lack of financial communication skills. Many couples avoid discussing money until a problem becomes a crisis. Emotions like fear, anxiety, or the desire for instant gratification can then hijack rational decision-making. Sometimes there is no sense of shared financial responsibility. One person might control all the finances, leading to resentment, or both might neglect it, resulting in chaos. And let us not forget the influence of consumer culture, constantly tempting us to spend. So, how can the ICPS method provide a solution? Let us walk through its practical steps. This method is about fostering dialogue and empathy. turning financial discussions from battlegrounds into collaborations. Step 1. Identify the specific problem without blame. This is key. Instead of generalizations or personal attacks, pinpoint the exact issue. For example, we are overspending our monthly budget by X amount, not "you always spend too much money." Let's say the problem is we have not yet created a savings plan for our family summer vacation. This is specific, neutral, and focuses on a shared challenge rather than individual fault. It sets a constructive tone. Step 2. Listen to and understand each other's feelings and thoughts. Each person gets a chance to share how they feel about the problem and what their perspective is. The other person listens fully, without interrupting or judging. Use I statements. For example, "I feel anxious when we do not have a clear plan for big expenses." Or, "I think it is important for us to relax and enjoy vacation, but I am also worried about our current debt." This promotes empathy. As Dr. Shure's work suggests, understanding each other's feelings is paramount in ICPS. It is about validating each other's experiences, even if you do not fully agree with the perspective. This builds connection. Step 3. Brainstorm multiple possible solutions together. Encourage creativity and list all ideas without judgment at this stage. No idea is too silly or impractical initially. The goal is quantity over quality for now. For the vacation savings problem, solutions might include cutting back on dining out, finding cheaper travel deals, choosing a closer destination, taking on a small side job, or postponing the vacation. List everything down. Step 4. Evaluate the consequences of each solution. Now, discuss the pros, cons, and potential outcomes of each idea you brainstormed. Be realistic and consider how each solution would impact both individuals and the family. For example, if we completely stop dining out, we will save a significant amount, but we might feel deprived and it could be hard to sustain. Or if we choose a closer destination, it will be cheaper, but it might not be the dream vacation we initially envisioned. This step is about thoughtful consideration. What are the short-term and long-term effects? What is practical and sustainable for your family-specific situation? There is no one-size-fits-all answer. Step 5. Choose the best solution or combination of solutions and create an action plan. Together, agree on the solution that feels most comfortable and workable for both of you. It might be a single solution or a blend of several ideas. Then detail who will do what, by when, and how you will track progress. For the vacation, you might decide to reduce dining out by 50%, research budget travel packages, and review your spending weekly using a budgeting app. Let's take another example. A couple disagrees about buying a new TV. One wants better entertainment, the other prioritizes saving. Using ICPS, they first define the problem, desire for better entertainment versus savings goals. Listen, "I feel frustrated with our old TV, and I feel anxious about spending on non-essentials." They brainstorm. Buy a cheaper TV, wait for a sale, upgrade their current streaming plan, or reallocate entertainment budget from elsewhere. They evaluate pros and cons for each. Finally, they might decide to buy a moderately priced TV during a major sale, agreeing on a specific budget beforehand. This way, both needs are acknowledged and addressed collaboratively. The beauty of ICPS is that it is a skill that improves with practice. It is not just about solving one problem. It is about building a new way of communicating and collaborating in your relationship, especially around finances. Resolving budget conflicts, as you can see, is about much more than just numbers. It is an opportunity to strengthen your bond, to understand each other on a deeper level, and to build a secure financial future together as a team. The ICPS method empowers you to transform potential arguments into moments of connection and mutual respect. It reminds us that in a family, difficult situations can indeed be resolved when everyone feels heard and accepted, fostering that essential sense of teamwork. I encourage you to try applying even one step of ICPS in your next money conversation. Start small. Be patient with yourselves, and remember that mastering family finances is a journey, not a destination. It requires commitment from both partners. Consider learning more about Dr. Myrna Shure's work on ICPS. The principles are timeless and broadly applicable. And if you found this helpful, perhaps share it with others who might be facing similar challenges. Ultimately, achieving financial harmony contributes significantly to overall family happiness and well-being. When you work together, you are not just managing money. You are building a legacy of cooperation and financial wisdom for your family. Thanks for listening. If you found this content valuable, do not forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episode. Have an amazing day filled with positive energy.